Morara talks about the biggest mistake people make when beginning their businesses. Let's watch this.
There's no way you're borrowing in the early stages of furniture now succeed.
This is what I'll say. A young business should never start on credit. And it's a mistake many people do. Unapata you're working for KRA or you're working for some bank or some good institution. Therefore, you have a pay slip which can give you access to a good loan. You borrow to do business. Never borrow for a business you've never done. We only borrow to expand businesses. We don't borrow to start. Ukiona mtu anaboro kufanya kitu, ameifanya with his own money and or her own money.
Know the sales before you even go for the product. And he says, we underestimate what it takes to grow a business. Na kwanza majenzi vile tunakuwa na ideas. You underestimate what it takes to grow a social media account. And so you are there seated in your bed seater judging how someone is doing their work. Oh, sema wewe ungefanya ungeedit hivi ungefanya hivi. You know what? Wewe fanya. Yeah? Umekuwa you've been seated on these sidelines of advising everybody without being asked for the advice. It's called unsolicited advice. Yes, so my point being, Morara is saying, stop underestimating what it takes to grow a business. Hence, don't take a loan to begin a biashara. Don't take a loan to begin a biashara. And I think that's where now lack of capital sometimes is an advantage because you don't burn capital in the process. Kama uko na 200-300, you just try something out na unasonga. But if you have 100k in your account, you will feel like you want to try bigger risk. So utaenda ubuy machine ya kuhatch chicken, kuhatch mayai, itakuwa nini, whatever, incubator for like 70-80k. Would you buy your first batch, alafu you start looking for people to buy the chicks. But if you do not have the 100k, you would have first of all gone to a farm that is incubating eggs and tried and marketed their services. You see? Because how na do? So what you do, you use your time. So you walk into their farms, see what they do, tell them, let me do this. If I get you a client, wakutegua mayai, you'll give me a commission. And then now when you do that for 2, 3 months, 4 months, you will understand the business ecosystem. You will see kama kuna demand ama kuna demand. Otherwise, kama ulikuwa na 200k at your disposal, ungeenda industrial area, ukuje na industrial area, inangoa man. Ungeenda industrial area, ukuje na a whole machine. Ukuje huku kuinstall steamer, room yake, nini. By the time you're trying to get your first client, ushachoma, you're already supposed to be paying your loan. But now you see, it's very important you consider that loans only work best when they are expanding a biashara, not beginning one. I think something else I also loved from Morara's conversation is where he speaks about if you don't have a job, work for free. That's a very controversial one, but it is true. People don't like it, but I think it has worked. You know, sometimes you may not like a system, a formula, but a formula gets you the results. But also, a caveat here, you have to be strategic about who you're giving the free services to. Because you can get someone who will use you and maybe is still giving you promises of a canon. Lakini, remember today you still want to pay bills, you want to maybe dress somehow, you want to have a life. So you also have to be strategic. You have to work for somebody for free, someone that has the capacity of actually changing your life, either in kind or in money. Maybe they employ you or they have connections that can employ you. So don't just give your services to anybody. You have to be very strategic. The other conversation he had is about, of course, how to get clients by Morara Kebaso. And the sense is, he says, again, offer free services. Don't offer half-baked things. If you're a video editor, edit that video perfectly and then now forward it to him. And then now the conversation now will begin from that point, hence going forward. But instead of you just coming with your ideas, oh, I can do this for you, I can do this for you, I can do this for you. No, you actually do what you see you can do and then push it. Do that for multiple people. Eventually some door will give. Yo. The other one is speaks of stop chasing money is a shy girl. He says when you start chasing money, it keeps running away from you. And I think this again has been a theme in this conversation, which makes so much sense because we said everybody has 4 types of resources: time, energy, money, networks. So when you see, when money is lacking, yours is not to ask, how do I get the money? Yours is to ask, of these remaining 3, how can I use them to get the money? Yeah. So if I don't have the money, but I have networks, I have energy, I have time, how can I use those 3 to get the money? Because see, most people who have money, they are trying to get time. That's why your employer has hired you, because when you're working at their website, at least now they can take some time to go out on a vacation or maybe do another biashara. So they are buying your time. So now the question is, instead of chasing money itself, look at these other types of resources we have and see which one can you leverage on to get what you don't have. Yes? Otherwise, thank you very much. Have a nice day.